Everybody's looking for fresh voices and fun chats. Well, look no further. Join the Shorty Logic podcast. Every Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we're live with diverse topics and engaging chats. Mondays are for everyone, and Wednesdays are ladies' night. Subscribe on Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify. Like, share, and comment. We want to hear from you. Don't miss out. Come join the conversation.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Shorty Logic podcast. I am your host, Miss Sugar. I want all the smoke, and here are my co-hosts.
How y'all doing? It's blessed. Everybody know what it is. Hope everybody's having a wonderful week, and it's hump day.
Amen.
Hey, y'all. You already know who it is. It's Big Virgo in the building, and I hope everyone is doing well. Not only is it hump day, but it is Winning Wednesday.
Okay. Say it again.
Winning Wednesday.
That part. We got a good topic tonight, y'all. We're going to dive into this topic. It is, what is a soul tie and how can you break them? Because them soul ties be something heavy, baby. Heavy. You know what I mean? Ooh. So we're going to go ahead and dive into our first video.
Stop being addicted to sex. I know that's crazy, right? Because everybody tell you to smash all the day long. They lying to you. When you give yourself away, because most people don't even say this, just as much as they say women are giving away their bodies, I teach my boys that you're giving away your body too. You got all these soul ties with all these different people too as a man. And then when it comes time to be faithful to a woman, you don't have the habitual habit of knowing how to love one woman because you have created an identity based on who you sleep with, not who you know. You based your identity on how many people you knock down instead of the one person you can love. And let me say this, I'm gonna get haters when I say this. The best player in the world is one who can love one woman.
Okay, sir.
The thing that stuck out the most to me on what he said was, you get used to who you sleep with, not who you know. That's heavy.
That is heavy. He said a lot.
There's some heavy shit right there. I was like, when I seen it, I said, whoo! I said, that's tough, because you know what? I never thought about it like that, but that's big facts right there.
It is.
Right.
We have a habit of getting attached to people sexually and how they make you feel, rather than learning them and knowing who you operate with.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
That's absolutely true. I was in a situation like that. I never heard of soul ties until I got the past relationship that I was in. Like people that I was talking to, you know, like homegirls, whatever, that I was actually to about certain things. They be like, some soul ties, you got to break them soul ties. I'm like, what is soul ties? I ain't never heard of soul ties. And then, excuse my language, but she was like, that did got you hooked. It's just time for you to get rid of it. Like point blank period. So I'm not gonna lie, when I finally got rid of it, it was the best thing ever. But it takes depending on how deep you are in the situation. You know, it depends on how it's gonna take you to break away from it. But what stood out to me in that video right there that he said, because most people are always talking about how females are always giving themselves away, but nobody ever really says anything about how men, you're giving yourself away too.
That's true.
So that stood out to me, because just like how I know me personally, I don't give myself away. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't got time. I can tell y'all last time I had, I can't even tell you. I don't remember the date, but I know it was last year. I do know that. I will say that. But like men, all these diseases and stuff out here, if any man is out here on ladies' night, it's best to just hold yourself. Don't keep on giving yourself up to people, because you don't know what folks got, and they sure ain't gonna tell you what they got.
That part. Y'all heard me say it on her a time or two. Rosie is my best friend. I don't give a damn how nobody feel about it. Rosie's my best friend, and it is what it is. I don't give a damn. Because
I
she's
learned.
for me.
Okay. It's been a long time for me. Let me tell you something. When I learned about soul ties and how it can happen, it was an eye opener for me. Not only seeing it from the outside looking in, but experiencing it myself. And let me tell you something. The most deadliest thing ever is someone who knows their power, and they can have power in sex.
Yes.
And for me, it was like, I know I done had a lot of soul ties. It also comes with some toxicity too, because baby, I learned how to keep my legs closed because the aftermath is wicked. It's wicked. I feel like, because women can connect soul ties, especially when she's really deep into her femininity and she knows what she's capable of. That's some heavy shit right there. And men too. That's why men got snakes between their legs. Because that thing is a snake. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's why it looks like a snake, because it's a snake. But when you have a woman who knows her shit too, because a man sit there and will, excuse my French, he will dick you down and he will talk all that stuff to you while he doing it to you. And while he's talking all that stuff to you, he is literally pulling your soul out of you. And it gets deeper and heavier. And once he knows he got it, because when that body starts twitching and it's like something come up out of it, he knows he got you. And then that's when all hell breaks loose. You know what I'm saying?
That's where that soul ties come from. Once he's talking all that stuff and he's getting you wound up in him, he's tying your soul into him.
Yeah.
It's like he's drawing it together, and he know what he's doing because he can talk that shit. He'll call you and talk that shit, and you be like, whatever. Knowing if he call you over there, your ass gonna go.
Yep. And it's bad when you have two of them.
Right.
I talk that shit. So it's like, I had to learn how to shut the hell up. Because you can't get, like they say, you can't give everybody the good, because you give everybody the good, let me tell you something, you will have a motherfucker chasing you down the street in broad daylight with a flashlight and the candles and everything else.
You ain't kidding.
It's heavy. It's heavy.
Right.
It's heavy. Especially when you have that energy like that. It's heavy. I don't want it. I don't want it. That shit's scary, man, for real.
Yeah, people can get possessive, and that is a very scary situation to be in. When they start getting possessive.
Yes. Dude, I had a situation with somebody I was dealing with, and when I say dead in the middle of interaction, I had to stop him because that shit that he was talking to me scared the life out of me. I mean, it shut my whole body down. Literally. I was like,
now you got me wondering what did he say?
Right. Yeah, I'm like, well, damn, what did he say to you?
What did he say? Can we hear it?
I mean, if you're gonna bring it up, you might as well finish it.
He kept saying, why are you feel like you love me? Why you feel like you love me? And I was like, I just went dry. I was like, nope. Scared the hell out of me. It scared, and I got bullshit, y'all. It scared the hell out of me. I never had I've had moments, but that right there was a moment where I was like, it scared me. It shut me down. I was like, because I didn't know what to do.
Only for the night.
Hey, I'm telling you, it was over for me. And then the next night he turned up on me for real, like was acting crazy. I was like, oh no, see that's what I was scared of, and I had to cut ties completely. But the hard part sometimes is that when you are the person that connects a soul tie with somebody else, when you're just trying to enjoy yourself, and that's the problem, because it can't be just for enjoyment. It's something way deeper than that. But when you're just enjoying each other and it happens, and then they turn around and flip off on you like that, baby, let me tell you something. It's like that's when you really know your power, and you can't give it to everybody. You have to learn how to detach. Seriously. Because I'm telling you, it shut me down like 4 months. I was looking for a chastity belt.
Chastity belt.
I swear.
Made you become a born again virgin.
I swear, I kid you not. Yeah, baby, had to shut it down like 4 knots.
Oh my
God. I'm so serious.
I feel like me love me. You feel like you love me.
I
I
said,
can't with you,
pause, wait a
Bishop.
minute. I said, wait a minute, hold on. And I was like, maybe we need to just chill for right. Well, why you stop? Why you stop? I was like, maybe we just need to chill for the rest of the night. You know what?
Right.
Oh,
Yes.
I got one question though. Was it the first time with that person?
No, it was
Oh
not.
wow. Oh
It
yeah, so he was
see,
falling in love.
it was like a workup thing though, because like as when we know when we coming off with that thing, we know. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm,
so
mm-hmm.
it was a gradual thing over time because you get the toes curls and all that stuff. And I was fucked up because I was like intrigued with all that. I was like, bitch, you doing your thing, bitch. But see, you can't be praising yourself because then when the shit get really, really heavy and you get to that point, that's when you be like, that's why I said it was an eye opener. What did Javante say?
I'm going to be mad as hell if somebody stopped me in the middle of stroking.
Baby, it was necessary. It was necessary. I'm talking about that was a real fear. I'm not playing with you. It was a real fear. A real fear. It just did something to my whole soul, literally my whole body. I just was like, oh nope, I'm done.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it was over for me. We're gonna go ahead and get into the next. Hold on, let's see. She back? Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get into the next video.
Call it soul ties.
Well, it's a way to break those. I'm not trying to be too spiritual, but it could be somebody that you was with 5 years ago. But when that cord is still attached to that person, you still connected to them, no matter where they are in the world. So you have to break that umbilical cord. It's spiritual. All things are spiritual. The things we say, the energy we feel when we walk in the room. So that's another thing that's like, it's very sacred. I just don't give myself to know anybody. If the energy not right, you can't touch me, straight up. I done had situations where I done gave myself to the wrong people and it's just creepy.
Just
It
miserable.
wasn't right. You can have sex with somebody and just be drained afterwards. They took energy from you. Or you can have sex with somebody that y'all give each other, y'all recycle the energy with one another.
Well,
What y'all
let's just
think?
start with the fact that, that's Kevin. He's the biggest freak
Right.
I know. So,
Right. And
hey.
I'm 100% in agreement with everything he said because
Oh,
it's
yeah, for
wicked.
sure.
Hell yeah, true. And
Kevin
Kevin is
speak that knowledge, baby.
he really do. And people,
Mhm.
sometimes people be thinking that he's on bullshit, and sometimes he do be on his bullshit. But
Yeah,
with that right
baby.
there, that's serious. Like it's
He be on
serious.
point, though.
Yeah. That's why I say you could feel it. Like you could feel when someone is connected, somebody who never lets you go. Like they hold on to you, they
Yes.
hold on to you, they hold on to you. And it
Mhm.
doesn't matter. He's right. It doesn't matter if they near or far, they always come back to you, want to come back and want to come back and want to come back over and over and over again. Even if you know it's toxic, sometimes it could just be both of y'all matching each other's energy to a higher level where neither one of y'all understand it, but y'all just can't
The
separate.
chemistry's there. You can't break it. Yeah.
Yes.
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 I
And
get
it's
it.
like, what the hell? And then on top of
Mhm.
that, like for us as women, we have intuitions and stuff like that. So now you don't put your
Mhm.
penis in us. So now that's why we CIAs. And they be wondering why we CIAs, because we so intertwined with you that we know you better than you know yourself.
Mhm. Mhm.
We can feel it. Oh, hell no.
The
Hold on.
CIA.
Straight
Yeah.
up, we
Yeah.
CIAs. We in FBIs. We all the way leveled up.
Yeah.
We
We can
CI
tell
to the
when you
motherfucker A.
change. We can tell when you flip out or switch out on us. We can tell when it's somebody else in
Yeah.
the picture because you ain't acting right, you ain't moving right, you ain't talking right. Yeah. For
Tell
you
when
to
you're
call me every
lying.
morning when you got up and now you barely call me or whatever, nah, I feel it. I see it.
That's why we pay
Mm-hmm.
attention. We pay attention to
That's right.
everything. We can tell when a man's pattern changes.
That's
We can
right.
tell just him being physically there. Even over
Mm-hmm.
the phone, you can tell. You
Yes.
can hear it in his voice, his tone,
Yes.
his mannerisms on the phone, everything.
Yes.
And they be like, "How do you know? Like, do you got a camera here or something?" No, like I feel it.
We pay
I feel
attention
it.
to it.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I
Yeah.
feel it. And you up to something? I'm gonna find out what the fuck it
Mhm.
is.
And the whole thing, and men
Period.
don't seem to understand this. Just because we definitely pay attention to everything, but just because we don't comment on everything, don't
Doesn't
mean we're
mean
not
we ain't
paying
know.
attention. Oh, we
Yes.
do. And then if you pay attention to us and you really care about us, you would notice when we change. Because we'll say a
Yep.
bunch of slick shit too. Nigga, I already know. Before I ask you a question, 9 times out of 10, I already know the answer.
Yes. Then that's the reason why I asked the question, because I want to see if you're gonna lie about it,
That's
because I
right.
already know the answer to it.
That's right.
Right,
Yeah.
period.
Yes, with your shady ass.
Mhm.
With your shady ass. I already know what the answer is. I just want to see if you was gonna come correct or if you was gonna try to bullshit me.
Exactly.
And then when
Exactly.
you lie, you just make it worse.
Yes. Yes. They
Yeah.
don't know how deep this shit run for real. Like that they really don't pay attention. They don't know how deep it runs.
Exactly.
Seriously. But yeah, because I'm
They'll
telling
learn
you,
one day.
Nah, they
maybe.
won't. They won't.
Maybe.
Because we're so in tune to our femininity, we know. We know. We
Hmm.
feel it. We think deep, so we know we feel it.
Yes.
With them, they could really care less. They could really care less.
Yeah.
They can go out and
Yeah.
have a conversation with they can have a conversation with you, go right out and have a conversation with a whole nother woman about something that they could have talked to you about
Hang
a
the
bit.
phone up and call another chick and have the
Yeah.
conversation.
Yes, the same conversation.
The
And
same
they think we don't
conversation.
know that, but we know that too.
We
Like,
know that too.
yes. That's why I don't understand why men try to juggle more than one woman.
Mm.
Because she gonna know. She knows.
Uh-huh.
She
Hmm.
knows.
Look, I've been so down. Look, I done told people before, listen, I already feel that you on some bullshit. So let me just put it to you like this. I'm so gangster with my shit that I don't even give a fuck. Go on, do what you
Yeah.
gonna do, protect yourself, and just don't fall in love with the bitch. But when I come through, understand me. Our house better be cleared. That's what I
Hmm.
be on. You gonna do what you gonna do anyway, but you're not gonna break my heart. You're not gonna hurt my heart. Because I ain't gonna allow you to. You're not gonna get that much from me.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you
Right.
just what I know you deserve and just what you the way you playing yourself. You can't play me.
Yep.
You can't.
And
Period.
that's why they can't sit up and say they want somebody real because baby, if you get real
Mm-mm.
like the type of real type time I'm on, you ain't gonna like
Mm-mm.
it. Because my
Mm-mm.
homegirl said all the time, she said you could just detach like it ain't nothing. You right.
Mm.
Because I know I'm 10 steps ahead. I know when you trying to play me the fuck out, you ain't gonna play my top.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm.
And
Well,
that's
yo
how
yo
you
say,
hold
don't
on to
try to
your
play me
power.
out.
Yeah, that's how you hold on to your power when you're dealing with somebody who's on a sexual level that you're on and y'all
Mm-hmm.
intertwining with each other. That's how you protect your power. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you stay ahead of it, you got control of it. But when you let a man sit there and control the situation to a level where it's never a no, it's never this or that, then he's got you.
Yep.
He's got you.
Right.
And he knows it. And he's gonna take
Mm-hmm.
full advantage of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Full advantage of a shit. Then you're gonna be mad. And hell, that's when you need to be mad at yourself because you got to take that power back, baby.
That's right.
Right.
That's
Take
why I
that
You
never
power
better
allow
take it
back.
nobody
back
to have it.
fast.
Yeah, yeah. Shit,
You
you already got
can't
people
have
out
it.
here unaliving you and shit like that. Because
That's right.
motherfuckers is so connected to you and you not connected to them. You just trying to play and have fun. And then he done lost his mind over you and you like, what is going on? Why is this happening? Because you know what you did. Shit. You
Yep.
know what you
That's
did.
true.
Yeah. You leveled up on him. And now he's
That's right.
confused, bewildered, dumbfounded, misunderstood, everything else. Hell.
Now acting
Shit.
crazy.
Right.
Yeah, now
Trying
you
to figure
crazy.
out how it was so easy for me to leave you where you were standing. Because you never
Hey.
really had the type of control you thought you had. I just let you
Mhm.
believe you had. So trust
Yes.
me.
But
Pay
when you say
attention.
that, they feel some type of way when you tell them that. But like,
Hmm.
nah, what you got away with, I allow you to get away with because I was having my fun too.
That part.
Period.
Shit, but
Point
now
blank.
I'm telling you, I'm scared to have fun. I be like, I don't know.
Girl.
That shit will scare the life out of you. It's real talk. What do you say?
That's
He
why it's
said,
been so long for me.
oh, I gotta bring this closer. He said, don't get it twisted. Now women get stupid over and act crazy over dick now, but it go both ways. I mean, when you got a weak-minded woman that ain't never really had no decent dick, then she might act a certain type of way. But when you got a woman that's had their share of dicks and some of the best dick, it's like when you're now dealing with whatever, it could be mediocre, it could be decent. But I mean, if
Hmm.
you're not dealing with the best you ever had, then you're gonna not be as you're not gonna wrap yourself around it. You're gonna be like, oh, okay, this is decent. This is what I'm fucking with at the moment. It is what it is. But at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, if you had somebody, a woman that ain't never really had decent dick, and she finally get a hold to some good dick, And she gonna lose her fucking mind because she ain't never had it before. But when you dealing with a woman that's been out here and done had some good dick,
Mm-hmm.
baby. Okay, I'm gonna let
And,
you.
and, and let me be honest with you. Let me be honest with some of you men out here, just to keep it 1,000. What y'all don't even understand is that with a real woman, sometimes you done been walking around so long and women have been enabling you to think that you had the best penis on the face of this earth. And in reality, she was just playing that game with you because, women can manipulate the system too. But at the end of the day, a lot of y'all don't even realize when y'all get that woman to have your mind twisted up, it's because she done taught you how to use that damn dick. Because a lot of you don't know how to do it. It
And
ain't
there
just
you
a stick
go.
and move situation.
There
It is
you
not just a
go.
stick and move situation. You will get a woman who will teach you and tame you how to make that thing work for her body. She got control. But
Exactly.
women, see, we have been taught to not express how we get what we want. We have been taught not to express that, so we keep our mouths closed. But it doesn't mean we ain't got what we want.
Exactly.
So
And some of these
don't
men
you
out
get
here
it
thinking they
twisted.
got that A1 dick. And I'm gonna be honest
Yeah.
with you, some of you niggas is mediocre.
Yes.
We just make it work for us.
Right. That shit, shit. Don't get it twisted, shorty. Don't get it twisted. We know what it is. Right. We know what it is. He said what?
Well, that sounds like manipulation.
But that's the truth. But that's real. And see, that's what I'm saying. That's the conversation a lot of y'all ain't ready to handle because it can be manipulation. It can. Like real talk. It actually can. It can be manipulation.
Yeah.
But I'm the type of person, and let me tell you something. Like I told my guy, sometimes I want to smack every bitch you done fucked with before me because they enabled you to have this big head like you got, have this ego that you got. They done stroke the fuck out of it, and I don't even got in me to stroke it for you.
Right. Because it don't
You
be
know what I'm
that
saying?
serious.
Yeah, it don't be. What do you say?
So a lot of y'all went out there lying, being honest and not transparent. So what are we supposed to be honest and not transparent and be transparent about? So basically, if we feel like you're okay, so if we feel like you got decent sex but not the best sex, so I'm supposed to walk around and treat you like you got mediocre sex or whatever. I'm not supposed to just be like, I'm not gonna come to you and be like, oh my God, you've got the best thing I ever had in the world. Who the fuck's gonna do that if it's not the truth? So I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, you cool, you decent, we vibe. You can get it up when I need you to get it up. Okay, so let's work with that. But at the end of the day, it does not necessarily mean you're the best dick I ever had. So especially if you walk around tooting your own horn and talking big shit, I'm
I ain't
gonna
gonna
look
get
at you.
into that shit.
Right.
Cause it done
It's
been
the
enough.
same thing with
It done been
women
enough
and
women out here catering to it. What do you say?
it's the same thing as a woman, as a man, how I look in these jeans. What? I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
At the end of the day, let me tell you something. You can sit up here and try to debate the fact that
Always.
there's women out here that do the same shit that you men do.
Exactly.
Let me tell
Exactly.
you something. You can teach a woman. You will teach. Most men teach a woman how to operate with him, how to function with him.
With him,
And
right?
yes, and y'all don't even understand that. But see, to sit here and tell you that it puts you in your feelings, you feel some type of way because now here come all these questions, which is the same bullshit that y'all sit up here and do. So quit trying to play, twist, and turn. Let's not do that. I'm just saying, women can be on the same time y'all. Y'all just don't know it because you see, y'all put it out there, we don't.
Exactly.
That's it. That's it. It's for
What
the men that
Kalani
sit out
say?
here.
We be on demon time. Sometimes.
Demon time.
Sometimes.
Because there's a lot of men that will sit out here all day long and say, her cat was all right, it was mediocre. Y'all sit amongst y'all men's and talk y'all shit, and women do too. Women do too. Let's be very clear with that. Do not get it twisted, as you told me. Do not get it twisted. The fact is, we could be on the same type of time that y'all on. We
Exactly.
just don't express it the way y'all do.
And we
Y'all the one out
worse.
here. Yeah, and
I
we could
think
be
we
worse.
worse.
And y'all the ones sitting out here telling the motherfuckers they got loose cooch. And yeah,
Sometimes
we
it's not
still.
even that she got loose cooch. Maybe your dick just is not substantial enough to even handle what she got going on.
Right.
Sometimes it's a you issue. It ain't necessarily she got a big coochie.
But y'all want to feel some type of way when you have real women that's going to express themselves and say, yeah, yeah.
Just like I was trying to wait for my nephew to put his headphones on. That's what took me so long. But I've been in situations where I think I ain't gonna lie, I do. I fake my ass off, especially if I know. All right, say that for instance, I like somebody, and they ain't hitting on nothing, and we doing it. Excuse me, but I damn sure be like, hold on.
She had to tell him to calm down.
So I be out there, and I sure do. I be like, hold on, excuse me. I be like, yes, Daddy. Oh my God, yes. Oh, you're so big. It's, oh my God, yes. But do I look like I'm having sex right now? No. But I'm just saying, it's just what we do, just to make the man feel good. You know, that's it.
Especially the ones that be looking for a porn star. They want you to sound like porn stars and everything else. Like I be like, but I'm gonna tell you something.
Say that, yes.
Yeah, I can't fake the funk. I can't do it. I swear, my face will tell everything. I can't do it.
I did it with my baby daddy.
It's not my first time. It's not my first time telling him to get up.
I'm saying, the only reason why I did it because I was in a relationship.
But like, this is my thing. Stop thinking that you just hellified porn star if you only throwing dick for like 4 or 5 minutes. I'm telling you right now, a woman, we just now really getting into the groove after about 4 or 5 minutes. We just now getting to where, okay, now this is where we need you to be. Now let's get it. And learn how to control yourself. If you don't do it, don't be the jackrabbit. Slow the fuck down. And sometimes women just want to be made love to. Just slow it down. Slow it down and let her feel every inch. That's what a woman really wants. She don't want no jackhammer, no pounding all the time. You know, not all the time. That's crazy to me.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of them got the stick and move game, and the stick and move game ain't doing shit.
Learn how to.
Here you go, y'all.
Yeah.
Here you go. You just be sitting there like, which is motherfucker, stop. He ain't finished yet. This motherfucker ain't done yet. You stop.
Oh Lord. And when you get ready, it's like I gotta teach the class. So here's the thing. And when you're about to come, slow down, back up a little bit, start playing with the nipples or eat some pussy or something. But slow down and slow that nut down. You know what I'm saying? Then come back and ease back into it. That's how you can make yourself last long. Longevity. Calm down.
I'm saying, and because sometimes you have to coach a person without coaching them because of course y'all sensitive about y'all shit.
Yes.
So if a woman tell you, curve that motherfucker up and down, curve it on, hit the side right here, whatever, you feel some type of way. Immediately, your egos is just tore down because you feel like now you ain't in the mood because now you feel some type of way because she's telling you basically that you ain't hitting it right. Oh, here we go. So now we got to be gentle with y'all, gentle, and move our own bodies. I guide you this way, all this stuff to get y'all to get it together. But see, y'all sit there and talk all that shit and then need a 5-minute break.
Not the break.
Our bodies is equipped. We can last a little longer. We like goddamn experiment. We can last a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Yes, but y'all sit up here. That's why I said I have a problem with sometimes of y'all history, the women y'all dealt with in y'all history, because they done sit here and done suckered you up and made you believe that this and that. And now here I come along and you want me to stroke your ego and stroke your shit to make you feel better. What about me? What about me?
And not only just that, just because they made your ego a certain way, every woman is different. Every woman is not pleased the same way. So even though you might have done this to this one person, now it's time for you to learn how to do me.
Right. And if you don't know how to play on my playground, don't come playing. Don't jump in the sandbox if you can't play on my playground. I'm telling you right there now.
Period. No recess over here, baby. I don't even do recess. I just do straight in the minerals. No recess. You got intimate minerals over here. I'm sorry.
Straight up.
I get it. I get it. But this is the truth that you just my point.
I guess he said just made my point.
All I'm saying is all women's bodies are different. And this is coming from a
Yes.
real place. All women's bodies is different. So whatever you did to please that last woman and she was maybe going crazy and oh my God, whatever. It's not necessarily going to be the
The
same for the
next
next
woman.
woman. Because the
Mhm.
next woman, she might be used to having your size or whatever. So I mean you can still make her feel good, but at the end of the day, take some time and really try to please this woman. I
Yeah.
mean, don't just, especially if you care about her, don't just try to hurry up and rush through it. I don't understand what the fast game
Learn
and the rushes
her.
is. Learn her body, slow down.
Yes.
And women will
Yes.
tell you most of the time, hey, slow down, back up a little bit. And sometimes you tell a nigga to slow down, back up a little bit. She's trying to tell you, I know you about to come, slow down. But instead,
Mhm.
sometimes they'll just speed up and make it. Then it's like, damn, then I gotta wait another hour for you to want to get it back up. If you even get it back, it's like, man, come on. And
We
But
get
know
some of
back
that's
these
to
vice. We
work.
know
songs,
that's vice versa. We get that. We can learn. We can learn that. Believe it or not, this is why I be trying to tell y'all time. A man will teach a woman how to operate with him in every way. That's including sexually as well. She knows she will learn and understand what turns him on. But the thing is, sometimes what turns you on may not necessarily be my thing because if you a stick and move type guy, I'm not a stick and move type woman. Okay, maybe every now and then a good quickie. Okay, cool, I can handle that. Take me, bend me over in the kitchen somewhere. Motherfucker ain't gotta know where we did it at. I'm just saying it's different
hmm
methods. But every woman is different.
Yeah.
You have some women that are just very different. Some women you need to slow stroke her before you get into the fast speed. Some
Yes.
women like
Yes.
the jackrabbit. Some women like a good medium, a good in between. You have to learn her.
Yes.
At least listen to her body to understand it. Because I'm gonna tell you
Yes.
something. Her body will tell you. Her body
hmm
will tell you. I'm telling you. Her vagina will say, "Oh no, this ain't it." When she start
Mm-hmm.
drying out, she's not as wet as she normally would be with you or whatever. Her body will tell you, you
Mm-hmm.
fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking up.
This is
And
so
the thing is,
true.
just some of y'all do not pay attention. Y'all
Exactly.
so eager and anxious just to get into the cooch. Y'all don't even sit there and pay attention that what you're doing. Some of y'all don't even know how to even stroke, play with the
So busy
kitty.
trying to get a nut. That's it.
Yes, y'all don't even know how to play with the kitty. You got some people out here that may finger and who may not finger, but y'all don't even know how to rub the kitty, rub the click.
I
Y'all
Mm-hmm.
be all
blame
rub
these
the
some of
shit.
these songs because
Like,
these songs
yeah,
coming out.
shit.
Beat the coochie up, beat the coochie up, and then you got that other one, Pound Town, just left Pound Town, and then what's the
That
other
shit ain't
one?
cute. That shit ain't
Pop,
cute.
pop, 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 pop.
Because they
So
listening to
that's how they
music, trying to
think.
go by the
Yes,
music.
yes, and they think
When you
every woman want that. No, every woman don't want that, and even a woman that
No.
can pound down, I guarantee you, she's putting on a performance for you because that shit be hurting sometimes, or that shit just don't feel
Mm-hmm.
good. It's not sexy.
uncomfortable, yes, it's not.
Yes, it
Take
doesn't
me
turn her
back to Al
on.
Green. I need Al Green with mine.
Don't be
I
trying
don't
to get,
need
don't be trying to
Take
get
me
me
sex
no
back to
rush
Keith Sweat
job.
and R. Kelly, baby. So
You just did it
Tell you,
up.
in
I
all
don't give a damn.
seriousness, like for real, you got to finesse the kitty. You got to finesse her.
Ah, now he's getting personal.
Treat it with
What do you
love.
say?
Most of you women ain't worth rubbing.
Oh Lord.
We
So
must have hit a
personal.
soft spot. We must have hit a soft spot.
We hit something. Okay, so here's the
Mm-hmm.
thing. The woman that you are really into, the woman that you do care about, or whatever the situation is, if she's worth it, you're gonna have to show us she's worth it. Take that extra initiative and go ahead and just try something different. You'll be surprised.
You absolutely
Try
will.
something
Because
different.
a woman don't necessarily need a goddamn 12-inch, 10-inch, 9-inch.
No, not at
Sometimes she
all.
don't need all that. She don't need
Not
all
at
that.
all.
But if she know
Mm-mm.
that you are catering and you're protecting and you're also paying
Mm-hmm.
attention to her
Mm-hmm.
body and her response to you, you can turn out you can find the real ocean. You can
Mm-hmm.
find the real ocean, like real talk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The whole Atlantic.
So yes.
Don't tell you.
You give her the encouragement to get up there and ride that motherfucker for a hot 30 minutes or so. because of the way that you cater to her body, the way you learn her body, and you hit in the spot. But see, now we telling y'all how to create soul ties. Let's move on to the next video because we don't need to teach y'all how to create soul ties.
Exactly.
Okay?
Name one thing we underestimate about men. We underestimate the fact that men sometimes intentionally cause you to have a soul tie. That's right. They might not know what it's called, but ladies, don't get it twisted. A man will try to rush into having sex with you, will put it on you, make you speak in tongues, speak his names, feel intense feelings that will open you up and allow you to be vulnerable to forming a soul tie. And if he forms a soul tie with you and you don't have control over your feminine power and your feminine energy, now he does. Now through the bond, through the court, he can control you. He can control how you feel. He can control your desire to want him. And it makes it easy for him because now he has you at his beck and call. You're going to tolerate certain behaviors from him while he's moving on to his next conquest. That's why it's very important that you are careful who you allow in your body, who you're allowing to hit the bottom and make you speak in tongues. Because you can pay for it.
I believe that. I believe some men intentionally do what they do and they know what they're doing. I know they do.
That's what I said. When they lay off in you and they talking that good shit in your ear while they stroke you, baby, they are taking your soul away from you.
Exactly. Especially a man that knows his own power. A man that knows how to touch a woman, knows how to finesse a woman, knows how to touch every freaking point of her in and out and caress her and make her feel like they want. See, here's the thing. A man that knows your body and knows how to make you feel like you're the only one. When he's with you at that moment and knows how to make you feel like, damn, you feel like you're the only one in this world. He'll never touch another woman just by the way he's making you feel. Like in your mind, you're thinking, there's no way in hell he could be treating another woman the way he's treating me. There's no way he could be touching the way he's touching me. There's no way.
Yeah.
I mean, there are men out here like that.
Yeah, my ex was like that. That's why I'm just like, about all this stuff that you're saying. I promise you, that's exactly what he did. Just went in, like that lady just said. I let him hit the bottom, and that was it. That was it. Stupid as hell over him.
Yeah, but once he's caressing you right, touching you right, screwing you right, putting it in right, tonguing you down right, whatever he's doing, and that's what you need. That's what your body needs at that moment. Oh, he's a dangerous something. You know what? He's dangerous.
Wicked as hell. Wicked as hell. And that's why they say soul ties. He is literally watching your soul float up and disappear.
Right. And it's almost been 2 years, y'all. And I be saying, like, why am I thinking about this man? When I say I don't think about exes, I don't think about exes. But this dude right here, I'll be like, yo, stop thinking about him. Like, what the fuck? I think about all the bad shit to try to, get my mind off on. But I ain't gonna lie, it's sad to say it, and I can sit here and admit it. It's sad to say it, but I love that man. And I'll tell you that right now. It is sad to say it, but I would never in a million years deal with him again. I don't give a fuck. He became a millionaire just so happened to change his whole life around. I would never.
That's the thing. You got to learn how to get away from it because, him having all that power. Let me tell you something. A man that has too much power is a wicked soul.
Oh, yeah.
Is a wicked soul.
Yeah, he'll tear you
give
down.
him too much power is because every man can't lead. Every man can't cater to your body the way they're supposed to. Every man can't protect your body the way they're supposed to. You got a lot of them out here just like jumping cables. They get you started, then they leave. It's over. Once they start you up, it's a wrap.
It's over. Yes.
Yeah. They done jumped you off, now they going on to jump the next motherfucker off. No.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to know.
Exactly. Especially when you get the type of money that a person that not only knows your body, can actually touch your soul, as in the way mentally. He's mentally touching your soul. He's physically touching your soul.
And
He's actually feeling like a protector. He makes you feel like you're safe. If this man can do all of this shit and still leave and still play with other women, and I'm telling you, a part of you is gonna be like, God, I can't stand this motherfucker. But guess what? I don't know how to leave him. He's doing everything I need him to do when he needs to do it. And as far as you saying he's supposed to, he may supposed to, but it's 85% of people out here ain't doing it and don't know how. It takes a particular type of man to know how to do that.
Yeah, it sure do. And that's why I say you have to be cautious because it's two different ones. One
Yes.
is going to be the one that's going to stick around. The other one is the one that's wicked as fuck. It's going to leave you high and dry when you least expect it. And now you sitting over in the corner half naked, boohoo crying and shit like that.
Looking crazy.
And he knows that he don't give a damn.
Mhm.
So you have to be cautious. Transferring souls is not good. And then you got to think how many people you done slept with and you done took something from everybody you done slept with. So now it's in you. So now the next thing you know, you're carrying it on to somebody else. And that's where toxicity comes in. Because you
Yes.
done picked up a piece of a motherfucker who wasn't shit. And now you done carried it with you. And this is why everybody's in a mental state now that when they're in relationships, they are sitting here just fumbling the ball with each other because they done picked up from the last person. And we already know that men are way more sexually active than women are. And then on top of that, the women that are out here like that, you know, of course we get degraded for having multiple sex partners, too many. Men get praised for having multiple sex partners. So you know what I'm saying? And that's where some of that wickedness come in because y'all want women to be around here being a certain way, at a certain level, having only a certain amount of sex partners and things like that. And y'all out here all willy-nilly and shit.
Probably done knocked down 10 this week.
Right. And this is why when you come together with somebody that you really want to be with, that's why it's so fucked up the way it is. Because you done been out here throwing dick and everybody, their mama, Joanne down the street, Annabelle around the corner and all this other shit. And now here you are, you know, you got your so-called queen and you don't even know how to operate with her because you done picked up all these other energies from all these other women and now you're just confused, fucked up and everything else. And now you expect that woman to deal with it. Yeah, and now you expect that woman to deal with that bullshit. Come on now. Let's be real here.
And let's go back to what he just said.
Or expect for that woman to treat you like King Dingley.
Right.
And you might not be to her.
That Javante just said when he said,
what he say?
Well, then just keep your legs closed. That was his comment.
Oh, I ain't see that one.
Yeah, he put it up there.
How about keep your dick in your pocket? How about that?
Right. Keep it in your mouth.
Yeah. Y'all the same one that run around and say, oh, I'm a reform whore. I'm reform. Ain't no such thing as a reform whore. I'm a reform whore. And you want a woman to accept that shit. But you want to sit up here and tell a woman to keep her legs closed. The same legs that you're trying to get in between.
Make it make sense.
Please.
Please. Period.
Like a Venus flytrap. You just gonna get in there and get locked in. Like, make it make sense.
Then y'all wonder why when y'all get up to age and that shit ain't functioning correctly, then y'all get Blue Chew and Viagra and all this other shit. And now you expect her to sit there and deal with this shit. No, I don't care how old I am. You better be functioning.
I know that's right. Jesus. Say it again.
You better
ain't
be functioning.
Worse than a non-functioning dick.
Man.
He said, let's get it. Let's get with it.
Please tell me.
I don't know.
Because I'm telling you, even that shit will expire on your ass. That Viagra and that Blue Chew and all that other shit. That shit will expire eventually too.
Don't fuck around and everything get hard but your dick.
I'm telling you, walk around with a lazy dick and you expect me to still be right here by your side. Oh, so now you ready to settle down. You want to give me lazy dick and I'm supposed to just settle. Get the fuck out of here.
Baby, let's preach to the choir. Sometimes you get
and I don't know how true it is, but I've heard it from listening to these older women talk. And I even remember my grandmother, as she was getting older, they say as women get older, our sex drives get higher.
That's true. I believe that.
Yes.
I believe that.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I believe that.
So how come men start limping? When they get older,
they all up in their younger years. They don't. When I say they don't want that motherfucker out, that motherfucker need to be cut off and just put in their pocket because that's what it's like. They done gave it up so much. You know what I'm saying? Running around here with community dick and shit. Let's go to the next video.
Let's just make that clear. If you enter into someone sexually, if that person has never reached that climax of intimacy, when you enter into that sexual agreement with them, that covenant, how heaven solidifies a marriage, because you were the first person to take them to that climax of intimacy which they never experienced, the emotion that they experience, the emotion that they release, and the emotion that you release, they exchange and they tie. So now that depth of love and intimacy is associated to that spiritual and emotional climax. And the person that took them there is you. But I wanted to use the scripture to show you another example in which a soul tie was still established. And for those that say soul tie is not biblical, I've given you multiple scriptures for proof and context. Now, moving on then, and I believe there are any more questions, we'll be able to answer them. I want to show you something. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 6. Let's just go from verse 16. What? Know ye not that he which is joined to a harlot is one body? For two saith he shall be one flesh. But he that saith he that is joined unto the Lord is one spirit. So it clearly tells us here that whosoever joins themselves to a harlot becomes one body. This here is just Paul telling us exactly what happens in the exchange where a woman and a man enter into a sexual agreement, a sexual covenant. That means that the moment you had sex, or the moment you enter into any sort of sexual affair, automatically heaven now regards you as one person. And the spirit realm also regards you as one person. So some people, the warfare they're experiencing now is not because of a spell that was casted on them. It's actually as a result of a spell that was casted upon a partner that they slept with. And because the spirit realm regards you as one, their warfare has now become your warfare. Because the spirit realm doesn't see Kathy and Dennis. Kathy and Dennis are one. So now the warfare and the lineage, the strongholds that were fighting the lineage of Dennis, are now following Kathy, because Kathy and Dennis identify as one person. One person. That the hardship you're experiencing in terms of your mental state is as a result of not looking after your well-being, or because you're not getting enough sleep, or because you're not getting enough exercise. No. That can be a reason. But there are some people that are even listening to me now. The indecisiveness you have never came from you. As the two become one, there's not only a sharing of souls, but also habits and behaviors from one soul is transferred to another soul. So Dennis and Kathy was never indecisive, but Dennis was indecisive. So now the indecisiveness which was upon Dennis has now been transferred to Kathy. And Kathy might assume it's because she has a lot of things on her plate. It's not because she has a lot of things on her plate, but it's because there's a soul tie, a legal agreement. And in the realm of the spirit, there's something.
This is why I believe there's so many women out here, after they done had children, multiple relationships and things like that, this is where their mental gets really distraught. That's where they get really distraught, because they done picked up certain things from past partners. And you can inherit somebody's bad habits and bad ways because of who you intertwine with. And then you don't know how to maneuver that, because you don't know where it's come from. Like, have you ever been connected to somebody where your emotions, even when they're not around you, your emotions just so fucked up because they got you so bad up here?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
I just feel like we weren't designed to be hopping, bed hopping with everybody. But of course, with times changing and things like that, we have gotten in a manly world where this is what seems to be going on at this time in this generation.
Comfortable with chaos.
Comfortable with chaos. Yes. And now you function better in the chaos than you do not in chaos. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's been a very long time since I've had a sexual encounter. And I will say this, I feel like it rejuvenated me to a higher level, because I focused on myself and I learned myself, and I figured out how to hold on to my strength and my power and things like that. And so now, at the right wonderful age of 45, I know how to maintain that to a higher level. So that's why I said you ain't gonna play my top. And then of course you get labeled as mean, or you stingy with the coochie and all this other stuff. And it's not that. It's just that I'm more cautious. I'm more aware.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with it.
As you should be.
Right.
Yeah, like I know what comes with it now. Before early on, I didn't. But of course, also having certain issues of trauma and stuff in my life, it was just like, because I tell a person in a minute, when I first started having sex, my mental was not connected to the physical.
Right. Understandably.
It was not connected to the physical. So therefore, sex for me at first was an obligation.
More of a chore.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, learning to be cautious of who you open your legs to, like Javante said, but they keep your legs closed. That means to men like you that sit there and say, but keep your legs closed. You right. Touche, motherfucker. Touche. Shit.
And try to keep your ass out of them.
Exactly.
They're trying to get between them.
Exactly. But they love a challenge. That's their problem. They love a challenge. It's like the cat chasing the damn mouse. They love a challenge.
Oh yeah,
They just hate
it ain't
when
no
they
fun when the rabbit got the gun.
show the hell ain't. Show the
And
hell
I used to hear that all the time growing up. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Never have been. Never have been. That's when they start other methods. That's why I say you have certain men out here that use different methods to get to a woman. What did he say? What did he say?
First of all, y'all need to calm down. Y'all being aggressive.
This is ladies' night. Now,
That part.
You know how we do.
He's funny.
But now we say that he was the aggressor, he'll be upset by that.
Yeah, no, it'll be a whole after party after the show conversation.
Everything. With his rude ass comments that he been posting.
I swear.
What he say?
Yes, he been doing too much tonight. Because it sounds like to me there's no accountability on a woman's end. It's a blame on the man. No, it's not.
What?
We did not say anything, just blaming the men. We was talking about us, and we was talking about things that men do. So don't do that now.
About us first, and you said it sound like manipulation, and I concur with
Mm-hmm.
you on that. So now we male bashing. See what I'm saying? There's no win with you. There's no win with you.
Because he's mad. Look, this is ladies' night. Let the ladies have ladies' night on Wednesday.
What was that comment?
I don't know. Put it back up there.
Oh, he took that off fast. I couldn't read. I was making a turn.
Because y'all women throw that ass just as much as men. Pause. No, not all of us, boo. Very selective. Very selective.
I ain't even. You know what? I'm not even gonna give you the energy because that's what you're looking for.
No, not today.
Can we go to the next video, please?
Bro, they not telling y'all everything y'all need to know about a soul tie. And to use the word soul tie is just to keep the shit cute. We about to get to the real of that shit. A soul tie is really just an energy transfer, a spirit transfer. That means y'all souls, once y'all do what y'all do, y'all souls become married. You probably didn't physically marry her or him, but once you have sex with them, you marry them mentally and emotionally. That means all the demons that you got go to them, and all the demons and spirits that they got go to you. That's why it's so hard to break that shit off. Because a soul tie ain't just loving somebody so much. A soul tie is transferring of energies, spirits. That's why you can feel certain shit. That's why you think certain shit. I'm telling you.
Putting in there. Yeah. I said, I guess 15 to 20. I guess you was asking. I thought you was asking. My bad.
I mean, that's what we have learned throughout this show tonight, that what a soul tie really is, and the reason why they call it a soul tie, because you're just not, it's not just a chemical, a sexual chemistry, a sexual chemistry. It's more than that.
Yeah.
It's more than that. And when somebody can take you to that level, I don't know. I just believe it. Now, here's one thing I'll be honest with. I've never had somebody hit bottom. I've never had somebody take me to that level where I was so connected to them that I just could not shake them. Like I said, I've had it happen to me, but I've never had it be the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell you right now, thank you, Lord. Thank
And
you,
you know what?
Lord.
I'm gonna keep it all the way honest. I've had it happen one time in my life. One time. That's it. One time in my
Well,
life. And it's hard to shake when you got that type of tie. It's
yeah,
hard to shake. It's like no matter what this
I
person
believe it.
does, you find a reason to like get back around the person or do all kind of crazy shit. And then you accept bullshit even when you know you shouldn't be accepted as bullshit. You can look at me in his face and be like, that's bullshit. But you
Yeah.
accept it anyway because I mean when you tired, baby,
You
That's why I
listen,
say
tired.
that shit is scary. That shit is scary to me
it
because having somebody
is.
connected to me to that level scared the hell out of me. And I didn't
Mm-hmm.
understand it. You know what I'm saying? But to their reaction and how they and I mean a motherfucker would accept anything from me.
Mhm.
Even in my most toxic moment, they would accept anything from me. The way I talk to them, the way I treat them,
Right.
everything.
Right.
And didn't give a damn. And I was just like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, I don't even want that. What did he say?
He said, I know all about that.
That's another one I ain't gonna comment on. Because you know what? I'm
Yeah.
telling you. Yeah, I don't want to
You're
get
doing
too
the
wicked
most.
tonight. Yeah,
You're doing
I
the
don't
most
want to get too
tonight.
wicked tonight. Do we have any
Why is
more
that wicked?
videos left?
Soul ties are so real. And I'm going to give you 2 ways on how to break a soul tie. If you watched my previous video that went viral, I gave you 5 signs to identify whether or not you have a soul tie. After that video went viral, a lot of people were asking, how do they break free from the soul tie? And let me tell you, and you can't do one without the other. This is how you break a soul tie, by praying and fasting. You cannot break a soul tie without God. I don't care what no one else is telling you. A soul tie can never be broken without going to God. This is something spiritual. This is something that has taken so much space in your life, so much of your energy, so much of your time. You can't even explain why you keep going back. You can't even explain to yourself why these cycles keep happening, why you can't break free, why you stay stuck, why you haven't moved on, and why every time you try to progress, every time you try to let go because you know the relationship is no longer serving you, you find yourself going back. It's like you have no self-control. You have no control over your own mind, over your own heart. You don't think that's something deeper. That's something is more than mental. This is something spiritual. And in order for you to fight this, you have to be spiritual. You have to go into the spiritual realm to fight this thing because it's bigger than you. Listen, this is how you have to fight this battle with God. Through prayer and fasting, I promise you, this is what's going to break the soul tie and break you free. Not only do you break the soul tie, but you're able to receive real love again. And it's love from the Father. Love, not only love from God, but then you genuinely start to love on yourself. And you're able to receive love from someone else. Newness starts to happen. Listen, do this and watch that soul tie be broken once and for all.
I believe that because I believe, you know, you hear a lot of people when they're going through something, who's the first person they go to?
They go to God.
They'll say,
You have
God,
to.
why? God,
Yeah,
why?
you have to.
God, help me. Lord Jesus, this, Lord Jesus, that. So I kind of believe that. I kind of believe that.
I
But if
definitely
not,
believe it.
yeah, I believe if you don't do that, then that's when the wicked end takes over. And you got some people that'll keep connecting soul ties over and over and over and over and over again to multiple people. So,
Yeah.
that's
Yep, I
wicked.
definitely believe it. You ever been so frustrated and so stressed out and you're in love and it's like you going crazy to the point where you lay next to that person and just literally cry hot tears praying them off of you because it's like as long as this person is right here, as long as I am around this person or I have access to this person, I will never let this person go. And that's crazy, but that's a soul tie. Because it's like if I have to pray you off of me, that's heavy.
Yeah.
That
And
means
see,
I'm
for
not
me, I've had
physically
to pray for
able.
somebody to disconnect from me
Yeah.
because they wouldn't let go when I was willing to let go and they wouldn't let go. And
Mm-hmm.
that was heavy because I was just like, how do I get this person to let go of me?
Mm-hmm.
What do you say? Real
That's real
shit.
shit.
Yeah, like how do I get that person to let go of me? So that's why I said I've been on the opposite end where it's like, just leave me alone. I'm good. But that's why I said I had to learn that you could create a soul tie without even knowing that you're creating a soul tie with somebody. And that's the reason why they're so in depth and connected to you the way they are. I never understood it. You know, I had to learn that.
Yep.
So, yes. Well, ladies, that's gonna be the end of it for us tonight. I really enjoyed this show tonight. We get into we even made some people feel some type of way. I ain't gonna name no names, but you know, hey, it is what it is. They know. So
Well, that don't take much, but you know, it was a great show. I really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it
Yes,
as
it
well.
was a great show. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I enjoyed the laughs. I enjoyed the realness. Like every week, how we keep it real, even though we try to have a sir or whatever you want to call them, try to stun on us, try to stop our shine while we enjoying ourselves. But it was a good show.
That part.
Yes,
And
sir,
with that,
or whatever you call it.
and with that being said, we out here helping